and we're about to continue where we left off in Death Stranding. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So if you guys have seen my previous Death Stranding live stream, then you should know that I've covered a little bit more ground than I previously thought I could. What's this? You can choose to have BB's voice come from either the speaker of your controller or through your TV. And yes, I it's gonna take a while for the game to load. Hold on, I just need to see something. Alright, so in holding your breath, it says you have to use your R1 to hold breath. At the time I was holding both L2 and R2 buttons, so... Well, guess I should learn from that. But that's what I do, I learn from my mistakes. Alright, let's continue where we left off.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. You were out like a log. Must have been beat. Private rooms come with all the basic amenities. Shower, toilet, etc. Drop in when you need to rest. Inspect your gear, review info, or whatever else. If you have any questions, feel free to ask our staff. But before you do, why not check things out for yourself? See how Bridges operates these days.
Right. So if I remember correctly, the last time I did this, I did one of this. Examine figures. Look what he does. Yeah, he's looking at our at the audience. I think this must be the new figurines, because I don't remember seeing those floating persons, those floating creatures, or whatever. I mean, seriously, monster? Seriously? For the record, I acknowledge the product placement in this game, but Monster Energy Drink? Why not something like this, like Fanta? I know I shouldn't be saying that. Of course, this is YouTube for crying out loud. So, but still. I tried Sam putting on those sunglasses. They look kind of cool. What happens if I press triangle to drink? Okay. Okay. It really is drinking a lot. Oh! Stamina has been increased. It can be boosted up to 25%. Oh, sweet! That's good. That's cool. Really cool. Let's see. Use sync. Okay, let's see. Press it down. Oh, so you could just take photos of these. Ah, he just needs to wash his face. So I did R down, R left. Let's try R right. Inner child, seriously? Nobody gives me the raspberry. There's only one who would dare to give me the raspberry. Lone Star! If you cannot get the reference, it is Spaceballs. Yes, I've seen the movie. Hoping that a sequel will happen soon. I only wish people would make comedies like that nowadays. Now, R up. Is it just me, or does his right eye, have some is blackened, has some bangs or whatever? Oh, it's just basically the same thing. That's enough for today. You can take a shower, use toilet standing, or use toilet sitting. I remember taking a shower last time. Now let's try toilet standing.
Sam, Hartman here. Research devoted to uncovering the secrets of the beaches and the Death Stranding, as well as those of dooms and repatriates. When you relieve yourself, a certain amount of chiral matter is flushed from your system. Chiral matter can adversely affect hormone secretion and nervous function. There's a correlation between exposure and the development of phobias, as well as, in extreme cases, violent and suicidal impulses. Chiralium contamination has even been postulated as a trigger for the onset of dooms. Allow me to collect a sample of your excretions for my studies. They provide a non-invasive means to monitor your exposure to chiralium and your overall health.
Really? Monitor? Not figuring out new ways? Just monitoring? Never mind. Tried standing, now let's try pooping. So it seems an AMC. I mean, he hasn't even taken off his pants. What is there a trap door in the back? Must be some sort of trap door on the back. Let me see. It's too dark to see, so I really don't think so. Examine weapon rack. Weapon rack. I know what I'm seeing. You don't have to point. Okay, so weapon rack. Check on BB. Equipment rack. Well, let's see the equipment.
This case will remove any chiral matter still clinging to your suit. Speaking of suits, blue is for delivery personnel, red for medical, orange for corpse disposal, and black for security.
Ah. Okay. Let's see. Let's move left.
Sam, this is Deadman. I calibrated your BB based on physiological data we collected from you earlier. It's still just a best guess, though. After you take it out for a spin, we can check if you're in sync and tweak the BB sensitivity as needed.
Right. Oh, great. You can soothe BB. There's move right, move left.
Tired, huh?
BB looks happy. Oh, it looks cute. I mean, a little bit freaky, but it's still cute nonetheless. Still cute nonetheless. Really. Let's move left.
Hey there. Believe we've met. I oversee delivery operations as well as maintenance and repairs. Nice to have you on board. I'm Mama, in case I didn't mention it before. Those there are strands. Not just used for packing, by the way, but for identification too. Take a closer look and you'll see. See the red there? That's your blood.
Red? It's your blood? Okay, what to do, what to do. Oh, what the hey, just one more time. Well, I'm at it, I'll take a drink. I'm surprised there's a lot of work, a lot of effort has been put into this game. I mean, seriously. You really did a good job. Alright. K2 Capital. Okay, let's activate terminal.
With that terminal there, you can browse the bridge's database, which has info on a range of subjects. You don't have clearance for everything, but there's still plenty you might find informative.
Okay. There's orders, no active orders, data, just tips, just a log. Ooh, music player. You can use the music player to play any music data you've acquired. Music data can be received as a reward for completing various orders for Sam. Oh, okay. Wow, there's so many of them. Oh, so many of them. So many. Alright. Okay, Eastern region. Prepare to make a delivery. Alright. I've checked everything. Ah, okay. There. Leave private room. There's no brushing teeth. Downturn. I know when I'm looking. Alright.
Well, have you had a chance to think it over? Chock full of chiralium, but safe for you Dooms guys to wear. That's all you'll need to go forth and reconnect the world. To make us whole again.
I'm a porter. I don't care about connecting anything. Or making knots. But I'll do what I have to help Amelie out.
You do what you gotta do. You saw that it was floating, didn't it?
Listen up, Sam. The terminals Amelie's people built in the towns and cities they passed through on their journey west are called knots. The infrastructure's there, but the Cairo network is offline. Right now, it's only capable of transmitting voice communications. Sometimes wired, sometimes wireless, and a small amount of data. So, unless the necessary data stored on site, our chirograms won't show up. Amelie and the other Bridges members you've seen around the place are grams generated with local data. In case you didn't know. Anyway, all you've got to do is find the knot, connect your Cupid, and bring Cairo communications online. Once you connect it to the terminal, you'll be able to initiate zero-time massive data transmission with the UCA network. And just like that, you'll reconnect us not only to each other, but to our past.
A rope strand.
All the lost and fragmented junk data will be compiled and restored. Like bringing a dinosaur back to life from a fossil. 4.6 billion years of history on Earth. All the wisdom and knowledge we lost since the Death Stranding will be ours again. And that, my friend, is how we'll beat this thing. Once you establish Cairo communications, generating grams won't be an issue. You'll also be able to use Cairo printers.
Cairo printers?
Won't be long before we're able to send all kinds of things through the wire.
Seamless.
Except anything original. Or that's got a soul. Nothing real. Just copies.
True. Which is why we'll still need porters like you. Before and after we're made whole, we'll need men in the middle.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, well, idle hands and all that. We'll give you the details at the dispatch terminal. Make sure you check it upstairs. Drop's waiting up there, too.
These shoes look like they've done some serious miles. Shall I dispose of them?
Wait. Hold on. There's something I want you to look into. My blood seemed to set those things off. Happened more than once.
Set them off? How do you mean?
I don't know. You took my blood, didn't you? You tell me.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Locked in. More.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you.
What's going on?
Maybe. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Steady.
Oh, look. I saw a little Luden's chibi. All right, let's go. Connected to the Carl net. Let's see, what is this? Terminal.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Your current objective is to extend the Cairo network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Take on orders. Rest in private room. Some downtime. Private locker. Place items into a remove thing.
Your private locker can be used to store cargo and the like.
Items you don't immediately need can be stored in a private locker indefinitely. However, if you wish to reclaim them, you'll have to do so from a specific terminal you use to store them. You can check what items you have stored in which locations via the cufflinks. Ah, okay. Let's see, so what I have. Bridges boots level 1. The ones which I have equipped. Bridge boots. New bridge boots. Orders for Sam. Take on orders for which Sam's services in particular have been requested. Way Station West, Capital Knot City. Let me take a listen.
The last void out in Central Knot City brought deliveries to a standstill. Until now. Your cargo for this run is a batch of smart drugs. Oxytocin, to be precise. Oxytocin is effective at reducing stress. So much so that some folks call it a love or happy hormone. Once you've completed the job, connect the way station to the network using the Cupid.
Alright then.
Sam, order summaries may contain information critical to your success. Make sure to review them before getting underway.
Right. Okay. Switch tabs, L2, R2, view various information about order, order summary, completion conditions, associated risks, details, cargo, amount of cargo each order involves as well. Let me try it again. The amount of cargo each order involves, as well as its size, can also be viewed at the bottom of the screen. Alright. So order summary. Cargo condition, less than 50% damage. Capital Knot City, George Baton, Way Station West of Capital Knot City. Deliver smart drugs. Oh, sorry, I meant for L1, R1. Oh. Order details. Cargo condition must be less than 50% damage. Deliver the smart drugs, that's the main objective. Alright.
The last void out in Central Knot City brought deliveries to a standstill. Until now. Your cargo for this run is a batch of smart drugs. Oxytocin, to be precise.
I see.
Oxytocin is effective at reducing stress. So much so that some folks call it a love or happy hormone. Once you've completed the job, connect the way station to the network using the Cupid.
So for the following supplies, I have a ladder and a climbing anchor, level 1. Alright. Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. Alright. Let's rock and roll. Let's see, so smart drugs. Confirm.
Sam, we've supplied you with some rope and a ladder for this run. They should help with the steeper inclines, and the ladder will also make a halfway decent bridge if you need to cross a river. Right now, I figure you're thinking about how you want to handle this order.
The cargo management menu can be opened by pressing options to access the cufflinks. It allows you to decide where and how to carry your cargo. How well you balance your load will affect your ability to walk. Any cargo you are unable to load or carry will be placed in a private locker. Alright then. So for... Okay, and now let me try. Now climbing anchor. Now carry on back. Hang on tool rack. Attach cargo to suit, preventing it from falling off should you stumble or fall. Climbing anchor. Alright. Shoulder, left shoulder, hip. Left hip. Whoa, that's way too many. That's way too many ladders. Just one ladder's in. You know what? I'm just... All set, ready to go.
Order
Let's go. Oh. Okay, I see.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey. Sam.
Sorry, I'll be right back. Hello? Yes? Sure. Okay, thank you. Okay. All right. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry for the long wait. Okay, sorry for the long wait. Let's get moving.
Check your loadout, I take it.
Ah, okay. This is the equipment HUD. I have a ladder, climbing anchor, another ladder. Oh, urinate. Alright. Okay, I see. That must mean you can have vehicles later.
Have a pleasant journey. Sam, you see that sign someone left over there? You can leave some of your own if you'd like.
Oh, that's
Messages,
good.
warnings, words of encouragement. Whatever comes to mind.
Whoa.
Keep on keeping on.
Wow. That sign's good. Alright, let's see. I can create a sign. Ah, okay. Now this one is encouraging. There. I knew that there was a multiplayer aspect, but never thought that this would. I knew there was some kind of multiplayer aspect, but no, this is just custom markers. Cryptoviolets acquired.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See,
Right.
all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying that that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
Calm down, calm down. It's okay, it's alright. Shoulders or back will have lower chance of detaching when you fall over, as well as cargo strapped with the backpack band. When carrying a large amount, adjusting its positioning can increase stability and reduce body strain on the body. Hold on. Hold on. Thank you. Sorry guys, it's a little bit too long though, but alright. Wait, let's see. Hold on. There's 3 cargo for delivery, 5 other cargo. So let's see. There's movement speed, there's balance, there's rugged terrain resistance, there's sink level, battery capacity. Wait, my terrain resistance has been increased. Let's see, there's stamina and fatigue resistance, carrying capacity, resistance to falling unconscious, and lung capacity, balance recovery. So everything else except for rugged terrain resistance is normal. I see, so I upgrade it as I move on. Alright. There's still more to be found. More cargo means more rewards. Yeah. some weight is increased, but it's still small. Let's just hope I don't run into any of these BTs. Drop cargo to other destinations. It can be delivered to places other than its intended destination. Place you deliver at the intended destination. Oh, there's still more to be found. Let's see what I do. Ah, okay. I see, so... Oh, okay. Sign, time fall. Oh, okay. So there's like time fall resistance. Another lost cargo piece. So that's where I have to go. Okay, the sign there says time fall, so... There's the nearest post box. I'll place another marker there. Let's see. Did I leave any other markers behind? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I remember the time, back then I was scared at part 1. Back at part 1, even though there is a multiplayer aspect, you're not actually, there's no actual multiplayer characters, I think. Okay, so... Alright. Carrying too much cargo will make it easier to lose balance. Finally, I can go to a post box. Alright then. Let's see. Let's activate the terminal. Wait, hold on, let me see. Ah, okay. It says structure menu with options. Ah, alright then. Let's see. Deliver lost cargo.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
Alright, that's good. So even if I were unable to make a full delivery, they'll be able to do it for me though. But there is a partial consequence. The fact that I won't be able to get the job done means that I won't, gain rewards or anything like that. But basically this game is just, it's up to you whether or not you want those rewards or not. So it's basically up to the player or not. So if one player suddenly decides, nah, let someone else do it, then the other player, for example me, I would help finish the previous player's job in delivering it, but I would end up getting the reward instead. Call it unfair if you like, but you know what? Never mind. So it says, make delivery, deliver lost cargo. It can also be entrusted. The lost cargo can also be entrusted to other players by selecting entrust cargo at any terminal other than the destination terminal. That's good. entrusting and continuing the delivery of lost cargo. If lost cargo is taken to a facility other than its intended destination, the following options can be selected. Entrust delivery. Submit cargo at facility and entrust delivery to another player, and don't entrust. Do not submit the cargo, keeping it on your person in order to deliver it yourself. Alright. So predicted likes 40 if returned. Let's see. Loads of disk-based media. Alright. Entrust lost cargo that can't be returned here to other porters. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if there's don't entrust. So there's lots of disk-based media, but I think tableware they can try. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Alright, finally. It's actually not bad. Well, if that's the case, then I'll entrust all of them at once. That means I've increased. Not bad.
I'm Sam!
Alright. Just want to make sure I'm not straying too far. Timefall. Postbox. Plant samples, huh? It's about to rain.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall Oh, Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
Ah, okay. Oh, so I could still make it, but it will be another other way around. But I'll still head to. So prolonged exposure would be bad on the cargo. Wait, if that's the case, then then technically I shouldn't be wasting time. What the? Oh no. It's them again. Wait, where does it say? Cuddle network area. This means you're disconnected from the cuddle. I've already put a custom marker. Okay. What I should be making there.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BG territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Oh. Wait. Ooh, back up. Almost at cargo carrier limit. Great.
ladder can get you safely across most rivers, you know. Maybe try using the one we issued you.
Plus what to ready the ladder? Oh, okay. To ready the ladder. Oh! Oh, okay, so I can do this instead. I wanted to see if it can actually work. Oh yeah, it does. Let's see. No. Let me manage my cargo. Oh, so there's container damage.
Oh. Almost toppled over. God damn.
Whoa. Alright. Okay, come on, stamina, do your thing. Much better. I'm almost there. Whoa. Ooh. This is starting to become from really easy to becoming really damaged. Really hard, I mean. So I have to be really careful. Oh!
Eyes open, dumbass.
Let's calm down. calm down.
That's right. Just sleep.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Why?
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Big delivery.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. We may have luck.
I want to see if there's. I want to see if it didn't do much damage.
Okay, yeah. We really appreciate this.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
not ideal, but it's enough to keep us going.
Oh, so it's about quantity, not quality. We shall see. It's a B-ray. That's different. See, so delivery volume, miscellaneous increase, cargo condition, delivery time, bridge link.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were going to connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working. Well,
Alright.
then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? You put us on the goddamn grid.
Well then, hurry up. Whoa. Chiral network coverage. For UCLA. A new strand has been established. Wow, that's good. That's really good. Wave station west of capital Knot City has joined the UCA. The following structure can now be constructed using the PCC post box. You can now construct post boxes. That's good. New options have been added to delivery terminals. Fabricate equipment. Make delivery, deliver lost cargo, share locker, donate. So you can donate weapons and equipment. Yeah, I knew this was going to be an action game, but we'll get to that later. The action aspect, I mean. Then there's share locker, withdraw cargo. Alright. This area is now connected to the chiral network, enabling you to see and access other player structures, etc. Alright, so I guess I'm connected to the Death Stranding's chiral network. Okay, alright then.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. I guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. Me, I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the chiral network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway.
Alright then. Fresh.
Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Your hard work's paying off, Sam. Thanks to the increase in network capacity, HQ is now in a position to provide you with additional materials and support. Should prove useful.
Fabricating equipment. Weapons and equipment can be fabricated using materials provided by facilities. The amount of materials available at a given facility will differ depending on the facility type. Let's see what's fabricate equipment. Ladder, climbing anchor.
Sam, you can use that PCC to build a post box.
PCCs can be used to build structures, but be aware that doing so will use up some of the chiral bandwidth available to you. Structures can be shared with other players once built. New structures cannot be built within the area around an existing facility marked with sensor poles. Level 1, post box. Alright. I see, so you're required to have these material. Required, available. I don't know what. So there's required, so there are elements acquired. There's metal, there's chiral crystals, there's. Hold on. Resins. It says resins. Portable chiral constructor. It's a portable chiral constructor, so. How many do you require? Just one will do. How many do I have? Do I really have this much? These are the ones that require, but there are some which I have available. Okay then. I can deliver lost cargo. Alright. It's time to deliver some lost cargo.
Delivering cargo.
New title earned. People think of you as a porter who can be relied upon for basic orders, but with time and effort, you may one day be recognized as a true legend. You have reached miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Alright. Let me see the orders. There's Rare Metal Delivery Distribution Center, and the other is Construction Post Box.
You'll be delivering supplies for a Cairo printer. The distro center you're going to has one. First expedition set it up. On its own, it's no different from your run-of-the-mill 3D printer. Connected, though, it can utilize Cairo network data to reproduce all kinds of things. And you can imagine how handy that might be. Now, I know I don't need to tell you, but steer clear of any BTs you find out there. Avoid out's the last thing we need.
Sam, it's Hartman. Void outs occur when the living of our world come into contact with beached things. The reaction is similar to what a physicist would call an annihilation, when a subatomic particle collides with its antiparticle. Alas, there ends our understanding. Why do the dead transform into BTs? Why are void outs only triggered by human contact? And why are people like you able to return seemingly unscathed? No one knows. Yet it cannot be a coincidence that these phenomena were observed only after we discovered the beach and bridged this world and the next. Anyway, to reiterate, the only reliable means by which you can prevent a void out is to stay far, far away from BTs.
So stay away from them. You can't defeat an enemy. It's just like the astral spikes. These mysterious entities from the video game Control by Remedy Entertainment. All right. Before I do that, how about I try this?
Sam,
Construct a post box.
if you're in the middle of a run and decide you need to secure your cargo temporarily or entrust it to another porter, you'll want to make use of a post box. In addition to cargo, post boxes can also be used to share gear and weapons, if you're so inclined. Now, I'm sure you've used them before, but humor me and build one. Maybe between Capital Knot and that way station. If you're lacking a PCC, I'm afraid you'll just have to scrounge it up yourself.
Seems I have a PCC, so
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate one.
seems I already have one. I think I already did have one. Number of owned. Okay then. Now I have an FCC, PCC, not FCC. Jeez, what am I saying? I could use a ladder.
Order assigned.
Sam,
Ah, okay.
assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
Weapon usage restrictions lifted. Whoa.
Always like the quiet.
Sam, remember that prolonged exposure to timefall damages cargo containers. Don't stay out in the rain any longer than you have to. Sam, I see you've arrived at the designated site. Good. When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Right. Wow. 3D digitalization. Woo! Wow.
Good work, Sam. That's a fine-looking post box. If you access it and...
Share locker. Place items into or remove them from a share locker. I can deliver lost cargo. Old magazines. Okay. These are destroyed. Still got time.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will...
Oh, this is just Incinerator West. So this must be Port Knot. Oh, so this is where it started. Wow. Something tells me that this place is about to become really massive.
Remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I already have one ladder, so... I already have one climbing. Alright. Just one. Alright. Because of this, I'm not gonna make it. This is gonna be, it's a long road, and you're on your own.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
They're not carrying any weaponry. This must be uncharted territory. There are two ways. I can either go over there, or I can just go over there. Take whatever chance I got.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
Still have some stamina left, so I'm good to go. I'm okay. I'm already at full health. For Sam, he's pretty strong. Three cryptobiotes, but I already carried two. I already got two. What the?
Heads up, Sam. Your cargo's been pinged. Move. Now, before someone has eyes on you. Get to your destination ASAP if you don't want to get caught.
It's like someone already knows. Just what the hell is going on? Supposed to be a stealth action game. It's a time full. Oh, I see. Bandits. No, it's another rainbow. Uncharted territory.
Mules gave you trouble, huh? Good thing it was raining. Even they know better than to mess with BTs.
Right. Enough lollygagging. I'm gonna have to make... No. I'd rather save some stamina while I'm at it. No, I'm not, I can't take much more cargo. Sad again.
Yeah, I feel you.
Sort of feels like Black Rain. Don't you think? More, or are they last? Make sure. Gotta be careful to keep my distance.
Show yourself.
What happens if I were to pass through?
Keep it cool.
I have to weave my way around.
Fuck. I've seen worse.
Seem to be pretty less.
Keep it down, Sam. Fuck. Want to make a little more noise.
Should I or should I not? No. No, why? Why again? Get out of there. Get out of there. No. No. Get away from me. Get away from me. Away from me. no, no. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. What? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It was still scary. Seriously, it's like this game wants me to make contact with these ridiculous things.
All right, time to go. That's okay. It's all right. It's all good. It's all good. That's right. Just sleep. It's okay. It's all right.
There. I need to... I'm almost there. Serious, this game actually really gives me the chills. Thrills. What the? Oh no. What's going on? No. No! What's going on?
Something wrong, Sam?
I don't know. Kid doesn't look so hot.
Nothing to worry about. Its functions are temporarily suspended, but they can be restored. I can perform the necessary maintenance at a distribution center. Hurry, though.
BB?
When the strain on your BB exceeds sustainable levels, it triggers the production of harmful compounds, and the body, in essence, begins to attack itself.
Oh
It's
no.
called autotoxemia. If your
Toxemia.
BB's not performing
heard
to
of it.
spec, drop by your private room and see if the incubator helps.
No, I can't use vehicle now. I have to head inside.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked. Decontaminating soon. Rest is advised.
Come on, it's okay, it's okay. Come on, clean. It's okay, it's okay.
Wait station folks told me all about you. Sam Bridges, with the second expedition, right? The guy expanding the chiral network on his lonesome, when he's not out making deliveries. So what'd you bring us? Let's see it. Thanks. Can't imagine how you managed to haul this stuff through BTville. Wait, Sam? As in Sam Porter, that legendary delivery guy? Well, I'll be.
30, 30, 30. They're all in their 30s, which means they're below 50. An A rank. That's okay. Increase in delivery volume, huh? Whoa.
Okay, it's time. Do you mind connecting us to the network?
It's okay. Whoa, take it easy, take it easy. Easy, whoa. A new strand has been established. Distribution center.
Sam, as always, thanks for bringing more folks into the UCA.
As more facilities join the UCA, Bridges HQ will be able to provide additional functionality to those facilities, such as ability to fabricate equipment and weapons by the delivery terminal. The range of available weapons and equipment may increase, and new terminal functions and information may be added as things progress. New interview data occurred. Mules and Jones syndrome, bridge babies, and time phone. New features, mail and data. A new option has been added, recycle. Wow, what are these? Now connected to the chiral network, you can see and access other player structures.
Looks like
Hold
we're on
on.
the chiral network. And with those materials you brought for our chiral printer, we can produce supplies for you here as needed. Think of it as our way of returning the favor. Now head west and keep on doing what you do.
Good. The distro center is on the network.
Sam, do me a favor. Take your BB to a private room and connect it to the incubator.
Incubator. Got it.
Good work.
Hold on. Private rooms. Oops. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be safe. I promise. Right.
You there? Little help.
Okay.
Okay, Sam. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
It's in.
Good. A temporary excessive stress. Easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Mother?
Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks happy.
He looks happy.
I'll try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its still mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers. Oh, right. You asked me to look into why the BTs might be reacting to your blood. I spoke with Hartman. We should have your results soon. Anyway, get some rest. You and your BB are both exhausted. Good night, Sam.
After encountering with those BTs, I'm sure he needed some rest. If I was in his position, I really do need it.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. fair lady. Sam? Can you see me?
How are things over there?
Still not under guard. Still not chained up. Still can't leave. But if you can keep making connections, if you can get to me, we can go back east. Back home. Thank you. I mean that. It's bad. There are fewer and fewer people in the cities these days. No one's having children anymore. But humans aren't made for living alone. They're supposed to come together, to help one another.
To collaborate.
And if we as a people can't do that, if we can't reconnect, then, well, it's like Bridget said, extinction.
Come on. Rebuilding America isn't gonna get rid of the BTs. As long as they're still around, there's no escaping it.
But at least we'll have hope.
He still doesn't want to be touched.
I'll be waiting, Sam. Waiting for you. Come and find me.
Hello, Sam. This is Hartman. Since you're awake, it might behoove you to freshen up. To that end, why not take a shower? It's good for the body and soul, and also my research as it happens.
All right. Time to shower.
Sam, this is Hartman. Deadman relayed your request to me, and I oversee BT research. I'll be taking a sample of your shower water in order to study the effects your bodily fluids might have on a BT.
Study other people with dooms?
Everyone in Bridges, myself and Mama. Results thus far are inconclusive. But you possess other singular qualities, being a repatriate as well. I must confess to a measure of optimism.
Processing fluids. Waste products. Try relic. Dispensing.
There. Take the sample with you.
A sample?
Should the opportunity arise, try using it on a BT. I'm curious to see how they react.
Use it on a BT?
Who knows? It may even prove beneficial to you. There was an old research paper detailing the effects of bodily fluids from individuals like us on BTs.
Bodily fluids, including
It's
blood?
only by recovering these
And urine?
materials that we can unearth the knowledge of the past. Not just the Death Stranding, but also the mystery of your body's unique properties and even our doom's affliction. There may well be hope for humanity. Sam, I have no interest in rebuilding America. I want to recover the past. Oh, it's almost time.
After you make your connections and nothing happens, then what? I said, then what?
Sam, sorry to bother you while you're taking a break, but I figured you'd want to hear this. Hell, maybe it'll help you rest easier. We received a number of messages addressed to you. I've not taken a look myself, but I gather they're mostly from your clients. You should see if they contain any useful information. Mail can be accessed via your cufflinks, as well as the terminal in your private room. There's something else I'd like to share with you. With the chiral network, we now have the power to reclaim our past. Data once thought lost forever from every corner of America can be pieced back together from fragmented records. Our archives are still a work in progress, of course. But as we expand the network and integrate more way stations and cities, we'll be able to recover more and more information, such as the previous expedition's logs and reports. Everything they sent back was lost when Central Knot City was destroyed. Now we've managed to restore some already, in fact. You can access them from a private room terminal or your cufflinks by selecting Archives. Might make for interesting reading.
Activate terminal. Okay, it says, okay, so the mail says, sorry Sam, bad news. Thanks for delivering those rare metals, Sam. Everyone at the distro center really appreciates you coming through for us. I'm afraid I got some bad news for you though. That bike you saw outside, its battery's dead. You have to give it some juice if you want to use it. Only need to do it once though. Auto charger should kick in after. Oh, so you just need to do it only once though. And so the auto charger will do it by itself. Ah. Sorry if we got your hopes up. Ah, that explains why I can't use the vehicle yet. And some bad news for you too. For me? You see, different facilities have to work together, sharing materials so everyone gets what they need. And to make sure that everything that's produced gets put into proper use. That's why guys like you are so important. Without porters, the whole system falls apart. Whole world even. Anyway, there's this guy, George Baton, over at the way station. He used to be a reliable porter, but lately, it's like pulling teeth getting him to make even the simplest delivery. Keeps bitching about being scared or not having enough oxy or whatever, always comes some excuse. Even when he does agree to make a run, he's liable to lose half his load en route. So yeah, that's why we're a bit short on materials at the moment. I'm sure you'll soon help us put that to rights. We're counting on you, Sam. Now this is from George Baton, more than Oxy. Sam, the man, our savior. Sorry. Things are looking up here at the way station. Everything feels better somehow. We were all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we set ourselves up, but 3 years of isolation and loneliness change anyone's tune. Hell, when we first got here, we were putting up signs for porters and whatnot. But after a while, some guys got too scared to even set foot outside. Ah yes, the BTs. When Central went up, I told myself this was it. America's done. Everyone was feeling it too. And the mood was just bleak. And then you... Wait, what is this? Waltz? Yeah, waltz on it. I know what you're thinking at first. I thought it was just the oxytocin, too. But that's not all of it. Anyhow, you gave us the glimmer of hope we needed by bringing us into the chiral network. We're back in the game now. Been thinking of putting up signs again, even. Watchtowers, too. Before long, we'll be opening up new delivery routes. Mark my words. It's still scary out there, though. All the oxy in the world won't help us deal with the mules, let alone BTs. We shit ourselves every time we catch sight of one, and end up dropping half our equipment. Honestly, a part of me is still a little worried that we won't be able to keep it up. And that's why we need you, Sam. You're not scared of everything, right? Of anything, right? So go show us how it's done. Alright, will do, George. Ah, alright. Let's see what the loss. So, stamina, blood levels, canteen, everything has been refilled. EX grenade number 0 restocked in private locker. 1 grenade. EX grenade. Ah. Wait, let's take a look at the interviews. Oh. Alright.
Sam, we've received a distress call from the distro center staff. Check the order on the delivery terminal as soon as you're ready.
Alright. Bye. Shrink. Fine. A little more. Right.
using your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release the sun just yet. Believe me when I'm telling you.
Son.
This woman in the mask has done nothing but lie to me.
So, son. It's a son.
Sam, out of curiosity, how's it doing at the moment?
Before I answer that,
Something wrong?
when I hook up my BB, I see things.
What kind of things?
Like a face, someone I don't know, calling to me. There's this room, too, with other people talking, but I can't make out the words.
Lead-through effect. Didn't I warn you about this? You're mistaking the BB's memories for your own. They're false flashbacks, nothing more. Let me explain. A BB is harvested from its steel mother at around 28 weeks and placed in a pod. To be clear, this is before it's even born. The procedure halts its development. But even at 28 weeks, its sensory systems have matured enough to process external stimuli. It is more than capable of encoding this information into memories, which can bleed into yours via your connection.
So who's the man I saw?
Someone from the medical team, maybe? Or a BB technician? Does it matter? The BB has been in circulation for a while now. It's been handled by a lot of people. How should I know which one made an impression?
'Cause you're the expert.
No one's an expert, Sam. BBs were developed decades ago in secret. They're your quintessential black boxes. We may use them, but we don't truly understand them. Believe me, I've been trying to learn more, but almost all of the old records are gone. If I find anything out, I'll tell you, all right? Dead man's honor.
Sam, check the delivery terminal and review the list of orders.
While you're resting, I ran some network diagnostics. Beryllium monitoring and holographic systems are nominal. Unfortunately, our printer is offline. I know. After all the trouble you went through to bring us those materials. This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you.
I see, so I can't use any of them. Let's see, recycle. Can I actually recycle this? Can I actually recycle this? Recovery. There's recovery, chiral printer interface. Another one is chiral crystals collection. So, if I'm not mistaken, this must be the mule camp. Should this be like a mule camp?
Heads up, Sam. Distro Center staff's got a favor to ask. Probably best I start from the beginning.
This one's on us. We ordered a part a while back, but it never arrived. The printer needs it to communicate with the chiral network. Mules must have snatched it, caught that porter en route or something. If I'm right, they'll have taken it to their drop site, which is smack dab in the middle of their territory. Don't suppose you'd be up for stealing us our property back? Can't think of anyone more qualified than you. Sam, the area around that distro center has produced a significant quantity of chiral crystals. Matter of fact, that's where the chiralium used in your Cupid's internal circuitry came from. They have a range of applications, including equipment fabrication. Bottom line, they're a valuable resource and one you'll want to make the most of. I'll let Hartman explain in more detail, but chiral crystals don't exactly grow on trees. If you see any deposits, you should go out of your way to gather them. Especially since folks with dooms are the only ones that can, provided they have the necessary equipment, that is. I'll see that it's added to your supplies for this order.
Sam, it's Hartman. Following the discovery of the beach, we not only began to observe heretofore unseen phenomena, but a new type of matter, chiralium. I say new, but it has doubtlessly existed since the dawn of the universe. We believe it was always there, like dark matter and certain particles. Ever present, yet overlooked because we lacked the capacity to see it. Chiralium appears to be unbound by the constraints of physics as we understand them. It can stop time or move contrary to it. On occasion, it even defies gravity. In practical terms, it can stop or even reverse time and causes objects to float. A special cylindrical case is required to collect and store it. Suffice it to say, the procurement of samples is vital to our ongoing research.
I think I'll go with the order summary. Chiral crystals. Because I have to go back to this territory again.
Mama's added a watchtower schematic to your PCC. If you don't have it on you, consider fabricating one. Never know when you'll need to recon an area.
EX grenade. Capsule containing Sam's condensed bodily secretions, collected when he uses the shower. It breaks open when thrown, releasing its contents into the atmosphere. Hold on. So apparently it can be thrown like an actual grenade, but it's classified as a non-lethal anti-BT weapon. I don't know if it really will classify as such. Then I'll place this one in the private locker. All set.
That thing you're holding is a crystal collector. Now, as the name suggests, it provides secure storage for any crystals you gather.
Now we can collect crystals.
Allow me to describe your quarry. Chiral crystals appear gold to the naked eye and are frequently found in formations resembling human handprints. Surrounding rocks and debris tend to float a few feet above the ground. And they are most commonly found in areas with high precipitation. Got all that? Rain, floating rocks, golden handprints. That's your trifecta. Look for these three things and you'll find the crystals. If you've been especially observant, then perhaps you already know where to look.
Order assigned.
It's an online site. BTs. Good word, BB. Oh, so BT areas. It's a trike. Needs a battery. Save the progress. Anyways, well, finally get to learn something new for today. For this part, we've learned something new, and slowly, as I continue to play this game, I'll be able to understand a little bit more. So, anyways, that's all the time I have right now. Stay tuned for the next part. Once again, this is Prince G 1995 Games here. See you guys next time.